Purpose of the dhyan is to see your expanded state. When you are going from outside, which is your physical body, and traversing through your mind, beliefs, ideas, vrittis, vasanas, and you keep going backwards, and you come to the samadhi state, where you see your own expanded state of nothingness, and you still exist there. You find yourself in an infinite state, which is colorless, is full of awareness and full of realization. And without any doubt, you know that that's what you are. Here, the senses are not playing. Body is inert. Sansar is gone. And you still are. The whole sansar that we had created within us seems like a distant thing. And it is a distant thing. It better be a distant thing, because that was nothing but illusions. In sansar, nothing happens until two sides cooperate. If a flower has a color, in reality, the color that is in the flower is given to the flower by you. It may sound shocking, but the equipment that we have in our eyes are the specialized cells which are able to perceive this redness or yellowness or blueness. The sunlight that falls on the flowers. A red flower will absorb all the other colors except the red. And that red can be perceived only if you have special equipment to perceive it. So, if we close our eyes, the redness of the flower disappears. We believe that it still exists. But then again, it exists only for the people who look at it with their own similar equipments. We can say we can take a picture of a flower when we are not looking. It will still have the red color, of course, because the camera is the extension of our eyes, no different than the eyes. An animal who has no color vision, to that animal, the flower will have no color, just shades of gray. So the world that we see, the world that we get ourselves lost in it, is an illusion. It is not real. Relationships, same thing. It depends upon you, how much importance you want to give to these illusory relationships. Father is important to you only if you consider that is important. There are a lot of father-son relationships which are wasted, and for that son or that father, that relation has no value. Just because we all happen to be in the same place on these vast journeys, we don't have to believe that we are connected. Every soul is individual. All the relationships are created within the mind. And with these beliefs and with these creations in the mind, we suffer. Boyfriends committing suicide, thinking girlfriend was his, and now she's going out with someone else. He can commit suicide. Spouses trying to control each other. They don't control the people walking on the street, but they do control or try to control each other because they think they belong to them. Spouses are not our properties. Even our property is not ours. We believe the money is ours. All these minute tendencies is what keeps us tied with this sansar. Your expanded state makes you realize that that is an illusion. The sooner we come out of this illusion is better. But then argument can be made. What about this relationship? That's how we give love to each other. In fact, when the realization happens, the earlier you drop this belief that someone is yours and you belong to someone is better, because the atmosphere that will follow after that will be divine, where there will be a respect for each Atma. There will be importance of each Atma. Even the servant working in your house, gardener doing the gardening, handyman doing the work for you, even the smallest of your smallest child. Every Atma deserves freedom. Every Atma is infinite. And when we realize the individuality of Atma, the ultimate gift we can give to them is the freedom. Freedom to express. Respect of each Atma for their own journey is important. Creating relationships creates the bondages, not just in your mind, but in their minds also. These illusory relationships makes them obligated to do things that they may not want to do or they do not need to do. So individuality is more important than creating relationships which are illusory. Once a person is given a chance to expand, express themselves the way they are, and then through the process of dhyan, if everyone can experience their expanded state, the world will be different, no frictions. And in an expanded, satisfied state, there will not be any greed, because money will be there for everyone to satisfy their own needs, but not greed. Bondages will not force children to take the careers that they never wanted to do, and they do just to satisfy parents. Spouses will, even though they live together, will have their own world to live in an expanded state. There will be joy because they will have satisfaction. They will have found their own expanded state in which there is nothing but joy. The atmosphere will be that of friendship. Instead of focus on receiving something, the focus will be on giving something. Nothing for nothing, giving freedom. Will make a very healthy, divine experience. And all the people traveling with you will become your companions. All the time, each person thinking about their own journey, and ultimately come out of this illusory sansar which is within us and reach to a state of bliss. Sansar will be very different. The way to come out of this illusion is to not to fight, but see your expanded state. See the reality of it. Then automatically illusory nature of the sansar will drop. Have a good day.